Hi everybody, it's Z from Sad Panda Games, and I am back with another episode of Ray. Now I'm going to continue on where I left off, but first I just wanted to, before I get on with going, because I'm going to need to get her off my lap. I have several cats. This is Dora. Yeah, that's Dora. She earned her name when she was a kitten. There's a story behind it, but I'm not going to share it right now. And we're going to continue where we left off in the last episode. Hopefully it'll just go right to where I saved. I don't know how this thing's save system really works yet. Like as to whether or not it like puts you in a specific spot or if it will go to where you saved. If you know what I mean? Like sometimes it puts you like at the entrance of a room rather than at where you saved in the room. It's kind of a little pet peeve I have with save systems sometimes, is that sometimes it'll just go, you don't really need to be in this part of the game. You need to be here when you come back. And it's just kind of one of those things where I'm like, okay, but I wasn't here when I left. How is that a thing? So I don't know if that's the way this will work or not, but we will certainly find out once it actually loads. So hopefully all the audio issues from previous videos don't end up happening again. I do know that my mic, even though my headset that I have is an awesome headset and I absolutely love it, the mic quality is not the greatest. I do know that, which is why I do plan on eventually, hopefully soonish, being able to get an actual studio mic and getting that settled. Though I don't know how that'll work since my keyboard and everything's right here and my webcam has to be right there because I have if you can't tell from the reflection on my glasses, that I have a pretty big monitor that I play on. I actually play on a 50-inch television rather than on a smaller monitor. I suppose I could switch to a smaller monitor, but I really like having my big HD television as my monitor. So does look like we did. I keep forgetting that that's not a selection thing. So it does look like it did pop me basically right where I saved. So that's great. So if I remember correctly from the last episode, which was yesterday that I actually filmed it, that we are going to go and find, or well, we already found him, the dead Dr. Calvino, I believe is his name. And we have to get to him from going outside the space station and going back in a different way because there is a breach where he is. Which I can understand why you would want to go through this way rather than the other way because the breach is a strange thing to do. So now I just have to see if we can... Yeah, I remember doing this a little bit. This is still awesome. The only thing that I'm seeing that I might not like about this is that it doesn't look like there's an oxygen mechanic, which is both good and bad in some games. In some games it's good because there's a lot of outside exploration in space. I feel like it's a good thing to have in the BioShock games because you usually don't spend a whole lot of time outside. So you have to like pick up oxygen canisters and stuff like that to stay alive. I believe that's how it was in BioShock. Might not be BioShock. It's not BioShock. Dead Space. That's what I'm thinking of. Dead Space, not BioShock. That is my bad. So this is, however, really awesome the way this is working. What is that? What is all this stuff floating? Okay. So he's actually... So this is where we were before, only we were on the other side of this door. Breach failsafe. So the breach failsafe is broken. So I wonder if I can fix that and make this better. I don't have enough spare parts, but I could fix it. It does look like I have the ability to fix it. I just don't have the spare parts to do that right now. Maybe not fix it, but it would allow me to go back in this way, I think, rather than go back out that way, because that's the fail-safe that stops me from leaving this side. So this is Dr. Lorenzo Calvino right here, and he doesn't have a thing on him. He does have a transcript, though.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino.
What's up?
I'm feeling ill. Not myself today. I think I won't be in for my shift at all.
Okay. Do you still want me to finish this array? I fabricated a shit ton of glass.
Array? I don't recall.
You asked me to set up a new array.
You must have misunderstood. Are you... Honestly, I prefer if you left my experiments alone in my absence.
Well, look, I have a message you left me. Seriously, I would not have made all of this if you hadn't...
No, of course. I remember now. Let's just, for the time being, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Let's talk about it tomorrow. Mio, this is Dr. Calvino. Well, I suppose you've turned in, or you're ignoring me. I just want to... Well, I will be a little late for my shift tomorrow, but the first thing in the morning, I want you to put together a new micro-lens array. You see, the old one it's garbage. And get what you need from the machine shop. And if Clive is being an ass, just take it from the supply closet when he's not looking. We're not supposed to know the code, but, well, I'm sending it to you anyway.
Okay, so that's actually what I needed. I needed the code to the supply closet. Also, I blew up an oxygen tank. So there is oxygen tanks, so they do know that oxygen is a thing that you have to have, but it's not a thing that you have to have for, out here, apparently. Maybe your suit does that for you. I don't know. But I feel like there should be some kind of mechanic for oxygen in this sense. Like, I feel like they missed out on that. Like, a little bit more immersion into the fact that you're going outside into space where, you know, there is no oxygen. Like, space is a void. Like, that's what it is. It is devoid of oxygen. There's no oxygen out there. You can't just breathe. So I don't know if maybe like one of these loading screens or something maybe explained how the oxygen system works through your suit. But there's nothing for it to like bring in to turn into oxygen either, because there's, like I said, there's no oxygen out in space. So there's no like elements out in space that I know of anyway that could be used to be turned into 2 parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen, or not. That's water. That could be turned into oxygen for you to be able to breathe. Also, a human can't really breathe pure oxygen for an extended period of time. Pure oxygen for extended period of time can actually cause problems. It actually causes, well, it can actually cause things like you can actually get high off of oxygen. Like too much oxygen at once can actually give you a. Oh, what the hell? Oh shit. Okay. So was not expecting this sudden phantom appearance. Also not liking it. Not liking it. Not liking it at all. Oh, there's more than one. That's even better. Ah, Jesus. Okay, do I have medkits? I do. Good. Okay, so that's a corrupted.
Disintegrated circuit. Found new. Kill your eyes.
Ah, Jesus! What the hell? Okay, so I'm actually not even sure if this encounter is over, but I have already barely survived it. And my suit integrity, I have used all my suit repair kits because I don't have anything left. I also only have 14 actual health left. So this is fun. That's a Typhon lure. Do I have any health things? I have this. But I feel like that's going to do something else other than just give me... It also only restores my health by 1. I don't feel like getting only 6 health is going to be worth it. I do think maybe drinking 1 might be okay to cure fear, because I think that was a status effect I was having. Ah, so there was 2 of those. That's wonderful. Sure, I'll take those. I think, so that encounter was over. But Jesus, I took down 2. Oh my God, a med kit. Oh my God. You are so, I'm so happy to see that. Let's just switch back to my wrench so I don't accidentally use up any ammo for the gun that I don't want to waste ammo for. So that was crazy. But I survived. That's different. That didn't happen before. That actually would have ended a lot different the last time. You know, I want to see if I can get. Do I have any neuromods? I have no neuromods. Okay, that is what I was wondering. Is if I had any actual neuromods to be able to get dismantle so that I could get some of those spare parts and be able to fix things up again. So I know that there was an engineering constructor in here. Constructor dispenser. Somewhere. It's over there. That's where it is. Okay, so this guy can fix my suit. Error. Maximum concurrent operators reach. That's odd. Also, my frames. What happened to them? They're going away. Like that. Also, did I loot this guy? I did. Okay. So apparently there is a maximum number of units that can be out. So is that engineering unit that I released when I saved before? Is he still like flying around out here somewhere? Maybe? Oh. Okay. Alrighty then. So I don't know why it's still sending me to Dr. Lorenzo Cravino. Why are you sending me to that? Still. Like, there has got to be a reason, right? Find Dr. Calvino's workshop key card. So his key card is still somewhere out here, maybe? Because I don't have his key card. I have the code for the supply closet, which I didn't go into. So I'm not actually sure where it is. But I think he's at Hardware Lab, so it was right where I was. But now I'm going to the exterior again to go back to where he was and see if I can find his stupid key card. Ah. Yeah, I'm having a cigarette because Jesus, I cannot believe that I survived 2 phantoms attacking me at once, as well as 2 corrupted things. The corrupted, I believe, engineering bots. So I still don't know. Oh, it's like a human corpse. That's unsettling. So this is actually kind of intuitive controls for space travel, like out in space, I suppose. They're not entirely intuitive, but they are decent. So this is a control panel. So this one is functioning properly, and the one up there is broken. I'm really hoping that I don't have to fix that. Oh, but there is stuff just floating around out here, like shotgun shells, for some unknown reason. But I'm not gonna dispute it. I'm gonna go, okay, shotgun shells. Sounds good to me. You're gonna give me more ammo? Alrighty then. I'm okay with that. But I have a feeling like if there was a card up here that it would be on his body. Like, I have that feeling, but if I remember correctly, there was nothing on his body when we just checked it just a little bit ago. Also, I kind of blew him up with an oxygen tank. See, because, yeah, he doesn't have anything on him. Huh. So maybe, is there something... So that's an airlock. Looks like some kind. I can't believe it. It was right next to my face.
Not surprising. Well done.
Okay. So, now that I've found that, hopefully that stupid event with the two phantoms, hopefully that was like a scripted event that was supposed to happen after I came back inside after finding Dr. Calmino, and it's not one of those things where now that I have the key card it goes, oh, this event wasn't supposed to trigger until you had this, and it will re-trigger again, because that is a problem with some games. Some games do have that issue where it will actually re-trigger events that weren't supposed to trigger, but triggered anyway because you did something that was initially supposed to trigger the event, but then maybe got somehow changed in the code or something to be triggered by a different thing, but never got fully removed or unimplemented for the other thing to implement this same event. So, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't, because I will not survive another 2 phantom encounter right here. That much I know. I'm surprised I have survived a couple of different 2 phantom encounters so far. Of course, the first time I actually had help from a turret. This time I don't think I had much help from a turret. Because my turret buddy, I'm not even sure where I left my turret buddy. I can't even remember where I left him. So I'm gonna have to find a new turret buddy now. Because I don't remember where I left my turret buddy. Did I leave him over, like, here somewhere? Because I know I was up here and looking at things. Did I leave him over here somewhere? I don't think I did. What did I do? I really wish I had already gotten all the... I really wish when I edited that I watched all of my footage. But I haven't watched all of my footage. So... So that's the storage room. That's not the same thing. is this. And that's the door, that's a moon door. I don't know what this is. It requires repair level 3. So it's not something that I can really do anything. And that has radiation thing going on. So I'm not gonna mess with that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's this way that I need to go to get back. I know this is to Dr. Calviano's workshop. So this is the fastest way to here. Don't do that. Oh my god. Okay, so this is not where the supply closet's gonna be. Where is that supply closet? Where did it say the supply closet was? Where? That's not the button I want. I wanted this button. So the diagnosis and repair. Okay, but data. Okay. Keys. Machine shop supply closet. Okay, so where is the machine shop? Machine shop's where I just came from. So the supply closet's somewhere in here. Is this a supply closet? Oh, it's an operator. So that's the way to the telex area. This is a power kiosk, apparently. So is it one of these? But this has like the leverage 3 things in front of it that I can't move. So it's not here. Maybe it's up these stairs? Because there's stairs here that I don't remember actually seeing. Because maybe this map doesn't have... Obviously the map's not going to have like the damage to the ship on it, because the map would have been made long before any damage to the ship was done. So maybe if I come up here, maybe I can see some differences. Possibly. So if I come in here, so it showed that there was stairs here. Yeah, the stairs are down. Because that's how I got up there. This is the Artax propulsion system. Is it maybe? I think it's actually behind this. To be honest, I think it's all behind here. Or no, maybe not. But there does look like there is some useful stuff in there that I definitely want to get at. But I have to have, looks like leverage 3, yeah, to be able to do it. And I only have leverage 1, so I can't do that yet. There definitely looks like there's going to be some useful things in here. Like there's a neuromod just sitting right there. I wonder if I can actually reach it as far as I cannot. What's that? This looks like a little lounge area. Like, who the hell just makes a little lounge area in a bunch of stacked like crates and stuff, and then block it off with crates so people can't find it? I suppose maybe that's self-explanatory. So I think this is the moon door. Oh, I missed the mimic first, but I think this is the moon door, whatever that means. But it's a big door in the floor. In the middle of the room. There is, however, a turret over here. Turret buddy! One of them. I don't know where the other one is, but here's my turret buddy.
Error log submitted.
Error log submitted. I don't know.
Ready to
You have my
scan.
3-4 health. You're fine. Still no one is fine.
Checking for updates. Servers offline.
So if I... It's not M, I wanted M. So that's the atrium. That's a grab shaft. So it's still gotta be somewhere in here. So it's gotta be... So there's a supply closet in here somewhere, but I don't remember ever seeing it. Or maybe it means the storage room that I've already unlocked.
Scanning target. No Typhon material detected.
Is that what it's talking about? Is it talking about this? because I've already been in here. And I think I've gotten pretty much everything that's in here, except for it looks like I might have forgotten some organic material, synthetic material here. But it looks like pretty much everything else, and frayed wire, that can be useful. Ah, you know what, let's just gain a couple of points of health back there. But, other than that, it doesn't look like, missed much of anything. More synthetic materials. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the supply closet. Is there something up here, maybe? Other than the R-track thing, like, is there a supply closet up here, maybe, that I... No? I really don't know where this is. Like, where is the supply closet? We're gonna, for one, I wanna get more recycled materials here. Yo, why didn't you? Like a crappy vending machine. What kind of fabricating? Basically nothing. I can't even make a bed yet. Make flexstone bolts. That's not good. I wonder what happens if I put a wrench in. What happens? Because I have a couple of them. I did have 3, but I remember so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this wrench in here and also this glue gun. I really don't need it. I don't, as far as I know, it doesn't have any other real use. And it gets me some more of these. So... now I can make shotgun shells. Or I can make a med kit. I feel like that is more useful right now. Shotgun. But okay, so where is this supply closet that it's talking about? Like, I know it gotta be in here because it said the hardware lab supply closet. So unless the hardware lab supply closet isn't actually in the hardware labs, which would be weird. I suppose it could be. I'm not seeing it in here, unless it's talking about that storage closet, which if that's the case, then I've got a useless key code.
Material detected.
That's the ballistic slab. Oh, come on! The Phantom's back? Come on! That's BS. So this is med bay. Did I go in here already? I think I did. I did. Yeah, because this is how I got in the... Oh, but you are a health operator dispenser.
Requesting new operator.
Yes, request that new operator. And then I'm gonna talk to it, and it's gonna heal me. It's not gonna heal my suit.
TranStar.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Medical class.
Diagnosing. Superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit couldn't handle. This won't take long. Good as new. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
I'm sure
I
it
didn't
will,
see you there.
since everybody's dead. Like, it sure seems like everybody's dead anyways. Well, not everybody. I remember there was some people that were alive that I saw on the actual thing. So this grab lift is functional. So that's neat, how that works. So I have no idea where this supply closet is, though. So I suppose, I know Dr. Pavino's workshop program, but I just don't know where the hardware lab supply closet is. That seems strange that I can't find it. Unless it's this. That can't be it. That's the secure storage locker. That's not the same thing. Because maybe it's in his office. Well, why would the supply closet be in his office if he wasn't supposed to have the code? Also, leverage 1, I can fucking move you. Ugh. And I can get to this med kit that's here. So leverage is useful. It gets you to places that you might not be able to go to originally. So that's cool. It does get you some stuff. I don't know how useful it'll be in the long run. Like whether or not it'll be useful to get leverage 3 and stuff past it at some point. But we'll certainly see. Like there is some things here that I can pick up. So at least there's some stuff. That's great. It's not a thing that I need to worry about. Oh, I don't want to carry the whiteboard. What kind of help is that? What are you? You look like a radio of some kind that I apparently can't pick up, so that's neat. It's like one of the first few little things that I haven't been able to pick up. Like at all. There is a computer terminal here. Ooh, and some spare parts. Engineering control system. Before here, you know, typically the objective of control therapy is to monitor the output of the system and compare it with the desired output and the reference signal. The difference between the actual and the desired outputs, the error signal is applied as feedback to the input to the system to bring the actual output closer to the reference. Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. So that's cool. That is a true statement as well. Like, the best way to learn stuff is to learn from past mistakes. Like measure light bulbs that they didn't fail like 1,200 times. He just found 1,200 ways not to make a light bulb. Custom travel mug that weighs exactly 170 grams. Empty, of course. My feeble hands need a lightweight container for my coffee. I'll be sure to put in a good word to Dr. Mercy for his assistant. Really? You're gonna put in for a custom travel mug? Need to modify scale so when it reads 170 grams, it sends an on-off signal. Please let me know when it's ready. Sure. So there is a scale that when it reads 170 grams, it sends an on-off signal. So that's... Wait a second. So there's probably something to that, like why it would send an on-off signal. Looking glass technical. I had a look at the specs you sent me. See a few problems. I didn't realize you'd offloaded so much of the processing and storage. What if someone took a wrench to the main server? The whole system goes down? Anyway, come by when you get a chance and we'll go over the details. I have a few suggestions if you're amenable. Amenable. That's what I should have said. Not what I meant to say. I did mean to say that, but that's not what came out of my mouth because I read it wrong. So I'm gonna guess that there's like some kind of scale somewhere. So this is a power control terminal. So I think power is going to it. No. Power is not going to. So why is power on? There's something I can... Oh, power on. Okay. Yep. Test phase 1. Do not connect to host. Okay, so... Network utilities, maybe? Diagnose network servers. 1018 is disconnected, okay? So now I know which one is disconnected. So it's this one. Checking server status. Restoring connection. Connection restored.
Nice work, Morgan. The looking glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important you hear the rest of your message. I'll meet you there.
It's running?
Light field capture looks a little hot.
Where's the photometer? The handheld. Did you take it?
No,
Ah, yesterday we had 2, now I can't find 1.
we've only ever had one.
Nonsense.
I guess you forgot.
So I think this guy who created the looking glass technology, I think he actually kind of slowly lost his mind. Perhaps dementia.
You're leaving?
I thought we were done.
No, just turn it off then.
I feel like you're upset with me.
No, I suppose it's late after all. Go, sleep.
What about you?
What about me? Yeah, don't concern yourself. I'll finish.
Right. I guess I'll see you later then.
Yeah, you guess.
What?
You're always saying, I guess. That worked, I guess. I'll see you later, I guess. You're a scientist. Stop guessing. No! Or be quiet. Yeah, that's all.
Wow.
Good night, Dr. Calvino.
He was also kind of a dick. But I suppose he has somewhat of a right to be Dr. Calvino's tumbler. This is a scale. Oh my god, I was right! Ah! I was fucking right. That's why I couldn't pick that up. I said it looked like an alarm clock, but it's not an alarm clock, it's a scale. And his little mug made an on-off signal and opened up this fucking panel. And now I have a key card to Dr. Calvino's cabin and a couple of neuromods. So I'm perfectly okay with that. This sounds like a good idea. In fact, I'm gonna see what neuromods I can use these 2 neuromods on. Can I use it on another leverage? Is what I kind of wonder. No. Leverage 2 takes 4. So can't use it on another leverage. What is this? Combat focus. Enter state of combat focus for 10 seconds in which time slows around you and actions cost 50% stamina. Okay. Stealth. Enemies take longer to detect you when you are sneaking or crawling. That would be useful, but I don't want to waste the neuromods yet. I don't feel like that would be an extreme waste, but I don't feel an extreme need for it right now either. So I think this is the right way. No, it is not. Well, can I go this way to get to it? Or is this a dead end? This is a dead end, isn't it? It is. Well, that sucks. It's a dead end. So that's not don't want to go downstairs because I'm afraid that there might be a phantom down there again too. And I don't really have a real need to go to the recycler here just yet.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Hello, medical operator. I'm gonna grab my turret buddy here because the music is picking up a little bit of a weird, getting a weird vibe from this music. Okay, that's it.
Coming through.
Got deployed.
Ready to scan.
Okay, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Frame rate loss thing is not helping.
Operator approaching.
Okay, I need to finish the cigarette real quick. Okay. Ah, Jesus! Okay. I just barely came back from that. My suit integrity is still fine, for the most part, but my health was absolute trash. Okay. So now we have that worked out. Ah, that's why I'm dying. Because there was fire there! There was fire. Morgan. Why did he say my name? Oh man, I hope it's saved like really soon before this, because oh my god, if I have to do all that stuff over again, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, so it's saved right here, so that's not bad. But did I only get one neuromod that time? No, I got both. Good. Okay, good. I did get 2 neuromods. But that's still like, oh my god, come on. Alright, so now I know that there's fire right there. I didn't pick these up. There's markers. Oh, there's some freight liner right there. Looks like that might be pretty much it for here. This whole frames thing is not working out for me. So I think I'm actually going to do a manual save right here. I'm just going to go ahead and save over this one because it doesn't really matter. And I'm actually gonna exit the game and relaunch it, and I will be back with you guys after I'm back in game and see if maybe the frames right themselves a little bit. I don't know what's going on with this actually, because it wasn't doing this yesterday, and now it's doing it. Alright guys, so we are back now, and I'm hopefully not going to have the same issue with frames as much. Doesn't seem to be happening right now, at least not as bad. All I did was restart the game, but we'll see what happens. I definitely want to take my little buddy with me, but I think I am going to do one thing. I think I am going to go ahead and get the stealth neuromod. Just to make it a little easier for me to work past it, because there might even be the possibility of me being able to go around some enemies and not fight them at all. You don't see me, do you? I can't see you. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. No. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is not what I wanted. What is this? This is not something that'll help me. That's what that is. But no, wrong thing again! God damn it! Okay. It's this thing. No. I'm all out of the thing? Oh man. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus, that hurt me. Is that it? Can I repair you?
Please place turret perpendicular to deck. Better to scan. Alien threat detected. Inspector, your suit's leaking. I'll manage that for you. Job done.
Okay, so there was another Phantom. He did destroy the turret first before coming after me, so that was nice of him, I guess. There's another Phantom somewhere, though. I do not have the repair parts to fix this guy this time, unfortunately. Hopefully I don't run into another Phantom on the way back. The rest of the video. I need to see the rest of that video to apparently figure out what I was trying to tell myself. Just that much I remember. I was trying to tell myself something in the video, and then I got cut off from the Looking Glass servers by Alex, who needed to keep me from watching the video until he could explain things in person, but then he never actually set up anything to, like, see me in person. Like, he never told me, like, to go anywhere or to do anything to try to see me in person. So maybe seeing the rest of that video will prompt another thing with him and have him come out of the woodwork and say, hey, you need to come see me for this or whatever. So it's kind of paying... From what I've seen so far, it's kind of painting Alex as being kind of the bad guy. And I'm kind of wondering if that's the case. Like, I'm kind of wondering if maybe Alex orchestrated this entire thing somehow. But things got out of control, and now the Typhon are released. Which I want to understand. I get that the Phantoms and the Mimics seem to be able to not necessarily respawn like in other games, but it kind of explained how they reproduce, and it seems like they reproduce when they absorb the life from a human, or maybe it's just life in general, like if they absorb life in general, like actual sentient life, I should say. So I do think the stealth neural mod helped me out a little bit there. Do I need to go to the teleconferencing center? I don't think I do. No, this wasn't a thing that I needed to go. I actually need to go down. That's right. I need to go down. It appears there's a way across right here. Oop. So I can avoid any potential... Can I use my wrench and bust this window? I can! Awesome. Alright, so I just kind of bypassed like a bunch of shit. I also broke this. Why did I break this? It's gonna fuck with me. So what was the one utility?
Warning. Tampering with administrative controls on workstations or keypads may result in electric shock. If you have any trouble accessing the system, please send a helpline to security.
You're not going to like what I have to say next. You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive. including you. I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism. Alex will try to stop you. He's allergic to failure. Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So, it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
Well, it's definitely true that I don't like that. Why do I have to kill myself now? It said they're a part of me,
Hello,
but
Morgan. I'm January 2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me.
maybe I shouldn't have interrupted that.
Morgan.
Sorry, but I need to make some stuff, and that's important right now. Operator January. Oh, hi.
I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. Second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed your arming key, but you hid a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage. That's where you'll need to go next. We can worry about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This key card will grant you access to the main lift and all the labs. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fix the lift from here. There's another route through the psychotronics lab. Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Please be careful. Next topic. You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck, Morgan. You designed me to assist you. I have more instructions.
Why did it go to my map?
But I can't access them until you've recovered both arming keys.
Everything else in my safe? No. Oh, my locker, does it respawn with stuff? That'd be great. Oh, that's not good. Hi! What? The hell, man? Why is that so difficult to take down one little mimic? Also, how did it get in my office? Ugh. It's terrible.
I have more autonomy than a typical operator. The contents of the video are sensitive. Only a flesh and blood person could handle the responsibility, I presume.
Alright then, January. You are an odd little thing there. I will grant you that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and save the game here, and I think I'm going to end today's episode on this nice little cliffhanger. But So basically, I may do another episode today. I'm not sure. It depends on if I have time to do so. But what I have gathered right now is that apparently I need to destroy Talos 1, the space station that I'm on. I need to destroy myself because I have Typhon material in me. Like, that seems odd. Like, every time one of the turrets has said that, like, no alien contaminant detected. So apparently, if I do have some alien contaminant, which I do know from, like, the trailers and things and, like, some of the info that came out about this game and stuff, that you do have the ability to, at some point, start using Typhon mods, Typhon neural mods, to make yourself into other things, like you can turn yourself into a coffee cup and stuff like that to get into like small spaces and stuff, and it actually opens up a lot of doors from, in my mind, to being able to get to places that you couldn't get to before. That maybe there's another way that even a human could not perceive as getting in, but something smaller or something thinner or just in generally like a coffee cup or a piece of paper or something like that could get into that you couldn't. So I think that's neat and everything, but I do believe that that is something, and I kind of wanted to do this, so I'm kind of wanting to do actually 2 playthroughs of Prey. I'm kind of wondering if it's possible. It might not be, but I'm wanting to know if on my second playthrough of Prey, because on the first playthrough of this one, I'm going to experience the game, as much of the game as I possibly can, pretty much. I'm going to try to do as much as I can and get as much things done and figure out what's important, figure out what needs to be done, things like that. Which I need to find that supply closet. So that's one thing I need to find. I need to find that supply closet. I need to get into that other little area in the machine shop. There's a bunch of other little areas. There's still the safe back in the original starring area that I never opened. So, I mean, there's a bunch of backtracking that I'm going to end up having to do at some point. But I do think that my second playthrough of Prey, if it's possible, like, I'm sure I'll discover whether or not it's possible in this playthrough of Prey, but in my second playthrough of Prey, I kind of wanted to see whether or not it's if you're able to play through the entire game without using Typhon neuromods and only use the human neuromods and only use the ones that enhance your human abilities rather than Typhon abilities. But then I thought about it again. I think the neuromods themselves are Typhon tech, like they are something that was derived from Typhons, if I'm remembering what I've read about them so far. So they weren't something that was like came up with on Earth and they just kind of did it. This was something that when like they discovered the Typhon or when the Typhon came or whatever, and they started using them to make these neuromods, that they used them to make the neuromods. So just by even having neuromods in your body, which you already have a neuromod in your body when you first start the game. Not that it's one of the neuromods that are there, but maybe it's the neuromod that gives you, like, a general neuromod that gives you access to other neuromods to be able to use. Like, maybe it's like a preliminary neuromod that prepares your mind for the rest of them. I don't know. But I think it's all derived from Typhon, so I think that's what she's saying is that if even one cell survives. So basically, I have to kill everyone on Talos 1, even the ones that are still alive. Like, there can be no survivors, including myself. So that's what she's saying. That's what I said. My character, Morgan, said to me from a video. I don't know whether to take that with a grain of salt or not, and whether or not that's actually something that's going to happen, or if there's another way to solve everything, like if there's something that can be done to do it. Maybe I'm, with the way video games have been in recent years, there's usually multiple endings and multiple different ways to do things. Like with the Dishonored game, there is actually 2 different endings with Dishonored games that you can get that are based entirely on your actions throughout the entire whole of the game. And you don't find that out, like if you don't actually look into it before playing the game, you don't find that out until like the very end of the game. Like you don't find out that these actions cause these things to happen, and that's why you're getting this ending. So I think that's going to be kind of the same kind of thing with this, only I haven't seen too much of the, okay, you can take this action or this action. It's just pretty much like you can take this route or this route to get to this place, which I don't feel like taking one route over another is going to have a major effect on the ending of the game. I have a feeling that's just there because it's a mechanic that is great to have, and it's great to have these choices in games rather than having it's a way of doing something that is a linear storyline without giving it the linearity of actually being an entire linear storyline, even if that really is the case. So that might be the case with Prey. It might just be a linear story. There might be only one ending, and there might be only one way to do it. Or there might be like what other games have, where it's a linear story, but there is two different endings. Like one is the true ending, where you like collect all the collectibles and get all the things, and then you are able to get the true ending. And then there's the ending that you get when you don't get the true ending. So it's something that is slightly different, maybe not nearly as good as the true ending, or not nearly as bad, depending on the game. So I guess it all depends. But anyway, I've gone on too long with this little rant at the end of here. But I do want to note one thing about this is that I'm not going to be exclusively on YouTube. I did not mention that before. I am probably going to do a video about this. Actually, probably right after this, I'm probably going to do a video about this. So it is something to look out for. So I do want to thank you guys again for watching. And if you do like my content and do want to keep see me doing more videos, just go ahead and like and subscribe. Or follow, as the other thing has. And if you have any questions for me, or even have any tips or tricks or anything for me in Prey, or if you even know anything about Prey, like about whether or not what I'm proposing of doing like a non-Typhon Neuromod playthrough of my second playthrough of the game, if that is possible to happen, like if you, like I know that there's probably people out there who have already beaten this game and have already gotten everything under control and know exactly what's going on in the game and know that I'm way behind already, even though the game's only been out for a few days. I know there's probably people who picked up the game and beat it that day. So anyway, I do invite your comments. I do invite everything. But I do want to thank you guys again, even though I already said this. I do want to thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.